The Harvard Club, 80th Anniversary, 1943 to 2023. The Harvard Club was formed in the year 1943, primarily around the popular sport of cricket at the time. Since then, the Harvard Club has evolved into a dynamic organization which is involved in most sports such as cricket, football, basketball, rugby, table tennis, and hockey. There is a steel band, and they are also involved in many social activities throughout the year. The Harvard Club was presented the Hummingbird Medal Silver by His Excellency President Maxwell Richards, deceased, at Trinidad and Tobago's 50th anniversary of independence. As an integral part of the Harvard Club's 80th anniversary celebrations, this dynamic organization, which has over 200 members, this video is being presented to highlight the Harvard Club's cricket clinic and the Harvard Club's football clinic, which cater for our young citizens between ages 5 and 18 years. The Harvard Club Cricket Clinic, which was the first of its kind in Trinidad and Tobago, began in the year 1965 and has been responsible for the development and progress of many youngsters who moved on from the Harvard Cricket Clinic to its junior teams, then on to senior cricket competitions in Trinidad and Tobago. Many represented Trinidad and Tobago at the highest level and then moved on to represent the West Indies cricket teams at both the junior and senior levels. Most notable products of the Harvard Club Cricket Clinic are our very own Brian Charles Lara, and others in no particular order include Tony Gray, Lester Kazemi, Tino Singh, Dwayne Bravo, Keno Mason, Zaire Ali, former West Indies youth cricket captain, Vaughan Sampson, and many others too numerous to mention. In remembering some of the pioneers of the Harvard Cricket Clinic, we pay tribute to Trevor Burnt Boot Smith, Lenny Curtin, Len Barnes, Ron Pollard, among many others. Today, the Harvard Cricket Clinic is run by a coordinator who has the responsibility for the training sessions as well as the coaches for the clinic. Many of the coaches are fully qualified. The clinic caters for youngsters in that 5 to 18 age group and teaches the fundamentals of the game. Fittingly, one of the participants of the clinic who epitomizes the value of the Harvard Cricket Clinic is Lester Kazemi, who moved from a junior to a senior Harvard cricketer and then went on to represent Trinidad and Tobago.
So the club must be proud to see that after 80 years, we have a cricket clinic, and out of the cricket clinic, we have produced a number of guys who have played cricket at every level. So we all contributed significantly to have a full team having graduated out of the clinic, and we were a feeder team, or we are feeder to the first team. I feel confident that we contributed significantly to Harvard Club. I feel that some of these guys are coming back now to contribute, as I and Callie Harris, now Vaughan Sampson, and there are a number of other players, former players, who have come back and are now coaching and trying to make sure that we send new guys going forward to represent Trinidad and Tobago and possibly the West Indies.
The coordinator of the cricket clinic, Mark Mason, is also a coach of the very young ones who are early learners. Some of the former participants of the clinic who have returned to become our current cricket coaches are Lester Kazemi, Carl Harris, Amir Mohammed, Zafar Khan, Colin Young, Vaughan Sampat, Brian Hall, George Clark. Other coaches who play a critical role in nurturing the young budding cricketers are Kenneth Franco, Crusoe Tom, Fitzroy George. In the year 1984, men's hockey was played at the club. Later on, a complete women's team, the Checkers, came to Harvard and added to the diversity and inclusivity of the club. Currently, this Harvard women's hockey team continues to play in the Port of Spain League. Table tennis has become an integral part of the life at the Harvard Club. On any Monday or Wednesday evening, a minimum of 2 tennis tables, and sometimes 3, can be seen in the hall at the club, where several players take turns at playing against each other. This is a major sport at the Harvard Club. Rugby joined the sports disciplines of the club around the year 1998. A men's team represented the club playing in the championship division of the Rugby League. This team has had many successes and continues as a strong entity in the rugby fraternity. Later on, a ladies' team came into being at Harvard and still plays in the Rugby League. Basketball continues to be played at the Harvard Club mostly by the veterans on almost all Tuesday and Thursday evenings. It has been stated that this is the best available form of socialization for the veterans at the club. The Harvard Harp Steel Band was formed and introduced into the Harvard Club in the year 1992. The late Lenigan Barnes, an active member at the time, was responsible for its formation, along with Carl Daly and Horace Allen. Since inception, the band has entered panorama and Juve bomb competitions with success. The Steel Band also takes part in other activities such as Steel Band parades, We Beat, Pan on the Avenue. The band also performs at Harvard Club functions. In the year 1976, the Harvard Club Football Clinic came to life. The clinic is meant to treat with youngsters between the ages of 5 and 18 years and grew from strength to strength and at its peak had in excess of 100 youngsters being trained. Today, both male and female members benefit from these training sessions. Some of our current outstanding coaches include the head coach, Martin Lewis, Garnet Hanson, coordinator of the program, Kingsley Lewis, Richie Richards, Anthony Alling, Anthony Pegas, Mark Anthony Phillips, and Kalen Derrick. The Harvard Club is well known for socialization. Several member functions are held each year. Most notable are the rugby's Pirate Affair, Independence Day Lunch, the rugby's St. Patrick's Day horse racing event, and basketball's Christmas dinner, just to name a few. Indeed, club members enjoy having some beverages and discussions over whatever topic of the day is alive. In celebration of its 80th year, we'll host a gala dinner on December 9th, 2023. The Harvard Club. Join now.